Dad has met a sticky end. His uncle went and did the dirty. He's driving Hamlet round the bend, whose mom is getting rather flirty. Ophelia, Ophelia does not love him the most. Horatio, Horatio looks like he's seen a ghost. Oh, Hamlet, oh, Hamlet, he's cooking up a plan. That Hamlet is out to get that man.
Bernardo, it is I. Get thee to bed, Francisco. 'Tis now struck 12.
For this relief, much thanks.
Have you to quiet guard?
Not a mouse stirring.
Well, good night, and if you meet Horatio and Marcellus, bid them make haste.
I think I hear them.
Friends to the ground and liegemen to the Dane.
Give you good night.
Welcome, Horatio. Welcome, good Marcellus.
Well, has the thing appeared again tonight?
I've seen nothing.
Horatio says we're all imagining things.
There is no such thing as a ghost.
It will not appear.
Sit you down whilst I tell you the story of the last 2 nights. When that star crosses the heavens and the bell beats
Peace!
one.
I break the odd, but it comes again.
From whence forth does this hideous creature emanate?
It's in the same image as Hamlet's father, the dead king.
No, it looks more like a deadbeat politician to me.
It's an apparition. You can see right through it.
That's politicians for you.
Dear, did Hamlet's father have a head like a colander? Horatio, speak to it.
What art thou? Something in which the majesty of buried Denmark did sometimes march? By heaven I charge thee to speak.
Relative myth to me.
See, it stalks away.
Speak, speak, I command you, say, speak.
Too late.
Horatio, you tremble and grow pale.
See? Ghosts do exist. Told you so.
If I'd not seen it with mine own eyes, I would never have believed in it.
The old king in the very armor he had on when he fought in Norway and defeated Fortinbras.
But soft it comes again. If thou hast any sounder voice, speak. If thou art privy to thy country's fate, speak of it. Stop it, Marcellus.
Me?
Strike at it with your partisan.
My what?
Your sword, man, your sword. Never mind, I'll do it. Aha! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Break up your watch, and let's impart what we have seen tonight. Unto young Hamlet.
Though the memory be grief of our dear brother's death, yet our sometime sister is now within this month my wife and our queen, thus joining our warlike states in peace.
Peace, I'll drink to that.
Now, good Cornelius, we send you with this note to Norway, to Fortinbras, to suppress his claims on those lands Hamlet's father conquered for us.
In this and all things we will show our duties.
Ah, the cup that cheers. Now, pick enough of me a little drinky.
Oh, remember, Gertie, drink responsibly. We're out of lockdown. Now, Leia, what news with you? You told us of some suit.
My lord, I beg leave to return to France. I have my father, Polonius's, permission.
Then you go with my blessing. Oh, but here comes Hamlet, our son.
A little more than kin, and less than kind.
How is it that the clouds still hang on you?
Not so, my lord. I'm too much in the sun.
Hamlet, castest thou that cloud and let thine eye look like a friend on Denmark?
These about the trappings and suits to roll.
It is commendable, Hamlet, to give these morning duties to your father. But to persist in condolement is a course of impious stubbornness. Your wish to return to school in Wittenberg does not meet with our desires. We beg you to remain here, our chiefest courtier and our son.
I shall, at my best, obey you, my lord.
Why, be as ourself in Denmark. Madam, come, Honestly, that was embarrassing. You're always thinking I'm
My father not 2 months dead, and so excellent a king, so loving to my mother. And yet, within a month, she has married my father's brother. Within a month, it cannot come to good. But soft, someone comes. I must hold my tongue.
Good, my lord.
My most
Noble lord.
Bernardo, Horatio, Marcellus, I'm glad to see you well. But what in faith make you come to Elsinore?
My lord, I came to see your father's funeral.
Nay, I think it was my mother's wedding.
Indeed, it followed part thereon.
For the hot feast of the funeral did coldly furnish forth to her marriage table. Would I had met my dearest foe in heaven ere I'd ever seen that day? My father! Methinks I see my father!
Where?
Oh, 2 meters, please remember, I'm not Matt Hancock.
Where, my lord?
I see him not.
Nor I.
In my mind's eye.
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
Last night.
Last night.
Your father.
My father.
Last night.
You saw him.
I, sir.
And I.
Me too.
The king.
I, sir.
The king, sir.
Father.
You saw
I, sir.
my father.
The king.
Sir.
My father.
Hang on a minute. Done that gang. And if we don't get out of this, your father, my father, we're going to be here all day. And this is all getting confused. Especially her.
Where were
Don't you start.
For heaven's sake, let me hear.
2 nights ago, these watchmen, Bernardo and Marcellus, did encounter a figure like your father. By then thrice he walked. The next night I kept watch with him, and the apparition came again.
Did you speak to it?
My lord, I did, but answer made it none.
Sorry, not its face.
It was not of man recognizable.
I'll watch tonight. If it assume my noble father's person, I'll speak to it. Fare you well. Upon the platform twixt 11 and 12, I'll visit you.
Our duty to your honour.
All is not well. I suspect foul play. Foul deeds will rise through all the earth to overwhelm them. To men's eyes.
My luggage is packed. Farewell, sister mine, but let me hear from you.
Do you doubt that?
For Hamlet regards you as but an amorous whim.
No more than that.
He may love you now, but his will is not his own. His choice of bride may be determined by his uncle, now king. Fear it, dear sister, and do not give your love freely to him just yet.
I shall the effect of this good lesson keep as watchman to my heart.
I stay too long.
Still here, Laertes. Your ship awaits you, and you are stayed for that. But these few precepts in thy memory first, be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. Do not dull thy palm with entertainment, and beware entrance to a quarrel, but being in, remember that those you oppose may beware of thee. Yes. Give each man thine ear, but few thy voice. Take each man's censure, but reserve thy judgment. Never a borrower, nor a lender be. For loan often loses both itself and friend. To thine own self be true, for thou canst then be false to no man. Yes. Well, get off. Get off.
Plain well trying to get off, but you just keep rambling on and on.
I've finished.
You sure?
Get off.
You pompous windbag, you just let other people do something for once.
And now, Ophelia, what did Laertes say to you?
Something touching the Lord Hamlet.
What is between you? Give me the truth.
He hath, my lord, of late made many tenders of affection to me.
Affection? Affection?
Oh, he has importuned me.
The bounder! The swine! The cad!
Oh, with love, my lord. Oh, in honourable fashion.
Do not believe his vows. You will not speak with Hamlet further. Come, girl, we must away.
What hour is it now?
11. I think I hear the clock strike 11. Did I hear 11 strokes? See, just the sound engineer again. It's all going wrong tonight, folk.
The king doth wake tonight.
Look, my lord, it comes. It beckons. beckons you.
It wafts you to a more removed ground.
Do not go with it.
It will not speak then, I'll fall.
Do not,
Almost
my
should be
lord.
to fear my fate cries out, unhand me, gentlemen. Ghost, go on, I'll follow thee.
Mark me, I am thy father's spirit, doomed to walk the night. If thou didst love thy father, revenge his foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder?
The serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown. Adieu, adieu, Hamlet. Remember me.
Remember me! Remember me! Remember me!
Thy commandment all alone shall live within the book and volume of my brain. My uncle, that smiling, a damned villain!
My lord, heaven secure
There's
him.
an arid knave that now rules Denmark.
There need no ghost to tell us that.
Good friends, swear, never make it known what you have seen tonight. Let us go in together and still your fingers on your lips.
Here comes bad news. Bad news travels like wildfire. Good news travels slow. They all call me.
I shall have my revenge. And in my plotting, take on the appearance of someone who is mad and deluded. Thus, to outwit my uncle and that which I used to call my mother. Those who know me shall no longer so until the moment of my satisfaction. But soft, here comes Ophelia. Now to start. I love you. You set my soul on fire. I love you. Mwah.
My dear father, Hamlet grows mad. He'll just taken me in his arms and kissed me and then left me standing here.
Hath you given him any hard words of late?
Oh, as you did command. I did repel his letters. I denied all his access to me.
That hath made him mad. Come, go. We shall tell the king.
Tails. 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 Tails.
It must take a certain skill to keep losing like this.
Tails.
After all, the laws of probability suggest that a coin ought to land tails only half the time.
Tails.
How many is that you've now won?
Tails. 27 and counting.
But the chances of that happening are less than me winning the Euro jackpot, or Boris Johnson backing Indie Ref 2.
Tails. Pardon?
Look, the chance of a single toss landing tails must be 1 in 2, right? That means the chance of a coin landing tails twice in succession must be 1 in 2 multiplied by 1 in 2. It's a case of independent probability. So that's 1 in 4, right? That means the chance of a coin landing tails 27 times in succession must be 1 divided by 2 raised to the power of 27, right? Don't they teach math at schools these days? It's simple mental arithmetic. 2 raised to the power of 27, that's 2 multiplied by itself 27 times, is 134,217,728. That's the chance of a single coin landing tails 27 times in succession. I'd be better off playing the lottery than tossing coins with you all day.
It's actually 28.
What?
28 times. You tossed another one but forgot to count it.
Oh. So, what does that reduce the probability to then? Oh, come on, try and stay with it. Was school that long ago? Then, dear Rosencrantz, the chance of a coin landing tails 28 times in succession is 1 in 268,435,456. Got that? Good. Glad to see you're keeping up. What are we doing here anyway?
I can't remember.
How long have you had a bad memory?
I can't remember.
We were sent for.
By who?
Surrounded by idiots. I'm surrounded by idiots. Audience members who can't do simple mental arithmetic. And an actor who doesn't know why he's on stage. We were sent for by the king to spy on Hamlet and look for signs of madness. Oh, by and by, here he comes. What read you, my lord?
Words, my dear Rosencrantz.
No. I'm Rosencrantz. He's Guildenstern.
Oh, what's the name yet? I bid you both welcome to Elsinore.
But who comes yonder, my lord?
Bid you welcome the players. I've come to do me service. Come, let me comply with the guard, lest my extent to the players it should appear more like entertainment than yours. You are welcome, but my uncle, father, and aunt mother are deceived.
In what, my lord?
I'm but mad, northwest of Newman to Sullivan. Aye, no hawk my hand saw. Mark it, I do prophecy that you come to tell me of the players.
The actors are come hither, my lord.
Buzz! You're welcome, masters, one and all. Will you see the players well disposed?
I will use them according to their desert.
Follow him, dear friends. We'll hear your play tomorrow. What have you in mind for us?
We are tragedians at your service, sir. We do the most blood-curdling of denouement. Deaths, dirges, ghosts, ghouls, illusion, intrigue, infatuation, infidelity, murders, melodrama, reality, realism, civility, surrealism, vagabonds and villains.
And a touch of the alliterations?
No, I always stand like this. It is how actors stand to address the prose.
Never mind all that. Can you play the murder of Gonzago?
We are tragedians at your
No,
service.
cut! We can't go through that again. Just get off there and rehearse the murder of Gonzago for tomorrow night. To which I want to add a speech of some dozen or 16 lines which I have inserted in it.
Aye, my lord.
Lockdown has a lot to answer for. Yet, I have heard the guilty creatures sitting at a play have, by the very cunning of the scene, been so struck that they have confessed their misdeeds. I'll have these players be something like the murder of my father to test my uncle. I'll observe his looks, and if he but blench, I know my course. The play's a thing wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king.
What was all that about then? No idea, but it looks like we're off to the theatre tonight. Oh, but wait, here comes Hamlet's uncle, the king.
Ah, greetings, good Rosencrantz and gentle Guildenstern.
Good, my lord.
What news of Hamlet?
My lord, he's to stage this night a fairy tale of promises unfulfilled.
Scotland winning the Euros?
Theatre is about suspension of disbelief, my lord, but such a fanciful tale is beyond disbelieving.
And yet, it gives me joy to hear him so contented. Bid you tell Hamlet he is to attend us here at once.
We shall, my lord.
Oh, I love the theatre. Back to the outside for a seat. Make way for your queenie. Cheers.
Later, dear. The play comes later. I think that's enough ginger beer for one evening, don't you? Make haste and find your party frock. Go on, you're costing me a fortune in ginger beer. Away with you.
Ophelia, read on whilst the king and I do observe Hamlet's behaviour to see whether he does indeed love you.
I will obey.
My lord, we must withdraw. I hear Hamlet coming.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it's noble in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them. To die, to seek no more.
Looks nice.
And by sleep we say we
that's
end
somewhere
the
I can
heartache and
enjoy a
thousand nature
holiday.
shocks, the flesh to air it. To sleep, perchance to dream,
France,
aye, there's the rub.
This year.
For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil. There's the respect amidst calamity so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of disprized love, the law's delay?
Oh, but that looks nice. Oh, yes, very nice. No ferric for me this year.
The fair Ophelia, nymph, in thy origins be all sins remembered.
Pardon my
Have you heard what I did say? Oh, get thee gone, go thy way to a quarantine hotel, where thou shalt remain until sent for. Where is your father?
At home, my lord.
Then let the doors be shut on him, as he may play the fool nowhere but in his own home. To quarantine hell, I quickly too, farewell.
What has made him so mad?
Go to, you have made me mad. I say, we have no more marriages. Or foreign holidays.
Love, his affections do not that way tend. Or there is something in his soul where his melancholy sits on brood. He shall to England be sent.
My lord, let his mother entreat him to show his griefs, and I will hide and hear their conference. If she find him not, then to England send him.
It shall be so. Madness and great ones must not unwatched go.
Speak you the speeches I pronounced to you.
We will, my lord.
But soft, here comes king and queen.
How fares our cousin Hamlet?
Excellent, my lord. The prayers are ready. Play, take your seats.
What do you, call the play?
The Mousetrap. Mary, this play is the image of a murder. Gonzago is the duke's name, his wife Baptista, and one Lucianus is nephew to the king. Tis a knavish piece of work, but it touches not your majesty, and we that are free souls.
Come sit by me, Hamlet.
Nay, good mother, for he has metal more attractive.
Did you mark that?
Shall I lie upon your lap?
Oh, you are merry, my lord.
Who? I? Oh, come, let the play begin.
For us and for our tragedy, we beg your hearing patiently.
Now is our time for playing a story of much slaying. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. That bloke the poison's laying, Gonzago he's betraying. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Gonzago's on the ground, his kingdom has been down. Fa la 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 la, fa la la la, fa la la la. The nephew takes the crown, his uncle now put down. Fa la la la, fa la la la. Gonzago's wife now flirting, it's really disconcerting. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. The nephew wins his woman, she clasps him to her bosom.
Hang on, hang on. How am I supposed to clasp him to my bosom at this distance? I need a bosom the size of...
Artistic license, get on with it. I'm getting eaten alive by midges down here.
Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. This play is so nice.
What's fighting with false fire?
Give me lights! Away!
This song it must stop now, and we must take a bow. Fa la la la, fa la la la, fa la la la.
Let the stricken deer go weep, for so runs the world away. Did you perceive my uncle upon the mention of poisoning?
My lord, we were sent by your mother with a message that your behaviour has struck her into amazement and admiration, and she desires to speak with you in her chamber.
You go to bed.
I will leave you, friends. Soft, now to my mother. Let me be cruel, not unnatural. I will speak daggers to her, but use none.
How very intriguing. You know, I feel like a spectator. The only thing that makes this tolerable is the misplaced belief that somebody interesting will come on in a minute.
See anyone?
No?
You? No. What a fine persecution. To be kept intrigued without ever quite being enlightened.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
God, even our names have no meaning anymore.
Madness is spreading like a contagion through this cast.
Oh, and more coronavirus jokes in a pandemic.
I like Hamlet not, nor stands it safe with us to let his madness range. Therefore, prepare you to dispatch with him to England.
Hamlet goes to his mother's bedchamber. From behind this arras, I'll convey myself to hear the process. I'll warrant she'll set him straight.
My offence is rank. It hath God's curse on Cain, a brother's murder. And his cursed hand is thicker than itself with brother's blood. There is not rain enough in the sweet heavens to wash it white as snow.
I mean, never a moment's peace, is there? It's like living in a public park.
You're never satisfied, are you?
I'm going. Ah, he's coming!
Who's coming?
Hamlet! Don't you know this script?
What's he doing?
Walking.
On his hand?
Feet.
Stark naked?
Well, in this weather.
Something ice cream.
There's no interval in this show.
Let us be concealed, for he is to speak.
Upside! Might I do it pat when he is drunk asleep, or in the incestuous pleasure of his bed? Then trip him, so that his soul may be as black and damned as hell whereto it goes. But he prays, to kill him now will send his soul straight to heaven. I will await.
What do we do now?
Depends who you think we're working for.
Perhaps they know.
Perhaps not. The mental arithmetic isn't up to much, remember?
The king would like an audience.
Well, tell him he can have this lot. They're not much use to us.
Empty. Again. Okay, who's got a little drinky for your little queenie weenie then? Oh, knickers. Bloody social distancing forbids you from sharing anything.
Hamlet is coming. From behind this arras, I shall witness your conversation. Be round with him, my lady.
Now then, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Have you forgot me?
Oh no, but you shall not budge till I set you up in a glass where you may see the inmost part of you.
Will thou do? Thou wilt not murder me? Help, help, help!
What hope? Help! Help! Help!
Yikes! This is getting dangerous.
Oh no, the rats are dead for ducking dead! Hang on, which idiot scripted a socially distant stabbing?
I'll do it myself. Oh! 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 God, bad idea! Oh. Help me! Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh! God! I am slain.
What hast thou done?
I know not. Is it not the king? Oops. Oh, the king of shreds and patches, oh save me and hover over me with your wings, oh gracious figure.
Mad. He's completely mad.
Do not forget, this visitation is but to whet thy almost blunted purpose. Amazement on thy mother sits. Speak with her, Hamlet.
Look how pale he glares.
To who do you speak
I
to?
do see nothing there.
Nothing but ourselves.
Look where it goes even now, out of this portal. I must to England. This man shall set me on my plotting. I'll lug the guts to hiding place. Good night, mother. Oh, get up.
How does Hamlet?
Complete fruitcake.
Oh, Gertrude, come away. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Oh, God. Go seek Hamlet and the body out. Come on.
Go seek him out?
At least it's a step in the right
I
direction.
hope more tears are shed for us.
You go that way, I'll go this.
No, you go this way, I'll go that way. On second thoughts, he might be violent.
Let's stick together. Good idea. I'll come with you.
No, I'll come with you.
But you were going this way, I was going that way.
Right.
What if Hamlet comes here?
We're there.
You go. I'll stay here.
I'll go. Hold on. He might be dangerous. No, we must stick together.
Then we'll both stay here.
Well, at least we're getting somewhere now. My liege, tell us where the body is that we may bear it with us to the chapel.
The body is with the king, but the king is not with the body. The king is a thing of nothing.
What has befallen?
Where the dead body is bestowed, my lord, we could not get from him.
Then to England with him go. I will send with you instructions for Hamlet's conduct.
Well, it's a good job we're in so much of this play. At least we can keep you abreast of what's happening. So, where are we? Well, little does he know that the little we know is more than the little that he knows.
Little does he know that we know a little of what he knows, only we know he knows only a little.
And little does he know that we know a little of what he knows.
So knowing the little that he knows and that he doesn't know that we know the little that he knows.
And knowing the little that he knows and that he doesn't know that we know the little that he knows.
Between us we know that they both know a little but don't know that we know that they know. Is that clear? She, on the other hand, knows nothing.
She's
a
pissed.
bit under the affluence of alcohol.
A letter for you, sir, from the ambassador bound for England, if your name be Horatio.
Horatio, once you've read this, give it to this man to give to the king. I've been captured by pirates. This man will bring you to me. Hamlet! Come, I give you way for these your letters. Bring me to Hamlet, from him you brought them.
It is all go, isn't it?
What's in store now, I wonder?
Oh, God, another one's lost it.
I'm not sure this one ever had it.
Where is the beauteous bounty of Denmark? And how should I, your true love, know from another one? He is dead and gone, white as shroud as the mountain snow.
How do you, pretty lady?
Oh, and I am made at your window to be your Valentine.
My lord, young Laertes has overthrown your officers. A mob cries for him to be king, and he comes hither.
The doors are broke.
Oh, vile king, where is my father?
Dead.
But not by him.
Then how came he dead? Dear maid, kind sister Ophelia, oh heavens, is it possible a young maid's wit should be as mortal as an old man's life.
This just gets more and more bizarre.
All we need now is for someone to start singing Hey Nonny Nonny.
Hey, nonny, nonny.
There you go.
Nonny, nonny. Hey, nonny, nonny. Hey, nonny. There's Rosemary. That's for remembrance. Pray, love, remember. Oh, and there's pansies. Oh, that's for forts. Forts. Oh, forts. Oh, I would give you some violets. Oh, but they all withered when my father died. For all ye Christian souls, I pray goodbye.
Laertes, he who drives your sister to such desperate terms pursues my life also and is responsible for the death of your own dear father.
Us two again. Letters, my lord, from Hamlet. This to your majesty. This to the queen.
Leave us, Laertes, you shall hear these letters. You shall know I am set naked on your kingdom.
Naked in your kingdom? We can't have a striptease. If Hamlet gets his kit off, this lot are going to get a lot more than they bargained for.
Prepare to avert your eyes.
Tomorrow I shall return and seek your pardon. What could this mean? Is this some abuse or no such thing?
Let him come. It warms my heart that I shall tell him to the teeth, thus diest thou. I'll anoint my sword with a poison so deadly that a mere scratch will see Hamlet to his death.
And when in your fight you are both hot and dry and Hamlet calls for drink, I'll have prepared a poisoned chalice whereon but sipping will cause him death.
It's all go, isn't it? We all play for a messenger. And then they're everywhere, just like COVID vaccines. My lady, Ophelia has drowned, fallen in the weeping brook, where her garments, heavy with their drink, pulled her to a muddy jet. Drowned, 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 drowned.
Oh,
I do, my lord. I will to beside the path.
oh, we will follow.
Remind me where we are in this play. That is the question. Never mind this to be or not to be nonsense.
So, Claudius has killed Hamlet's dad, then married his mother about 2 minutes after the funeral, so he could become king instead of Hamlet.
No wonder Hamlet's myth.
The ghost was Hamlet's dad, who told Hamlet to seek revenge against Claudius. So Hamlet feigns madness, which Polonius thinks is because he's in love with his daughter Ophelia, but she's not his type.
Who is?
That play about Gonzago was Hamlet telling Claudius that he knows he killed his dad and that he's out to get him. And we were behind that portable arras when Hamlet killed Polonius, thinking it was Claudius.
That was a close shave. But it's all starting to become clear.
Yes, so then Claudius sent Hamlet to England, which drove Ophelia bonkers with grief, so she drowned herself. Oh, God, and now Hamlet's back in town and looking for his revenge.
And we're in this up to here.
We know too much.
Time to put on another disguise.
Something that might allow us to prepare for our own funerals.
Gravediggers. I think them in the next scene.
Ophelia's to be buried here. You got your disguise on?
Still working on it. We better start digging and get a few of these old skulls out the way so that there's room for her.
Here we are digging all the time, unearthing skulls like yours and mine. Death overtook them, such a loss, not that we really give a tom.
Have these fellows no feeling of their business that they sing at a grave making?
She looks like my dear old mum, teeth and a smile that looks so glum. Perhaps she was always really cross, not that we really give a toss.
Whose grave's this?
He looks like my dear old dad, teeth and a smile that looks so sad. Maybe he had a rotten boss, not that we really give a toss.
How long will a man lie ere he rots?
If he's not wrong before he died, then 8 or 9 years, sir. This one's laid in the earth 23 years.
Whose was it?
Yorick, sir, the king's jester.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. A fellow of infinite jest, the most excellent fancy he hath borne me on his back 1,000 times, and how abhorrent my imagination is. He hung those lips that I've kissed, I know not how oft. Oh, but where be your jibes now, your gambols, your songs, your flashes of merriment, the want to set a table on a roar? No one... No one now to mock you at your own jeering? Now, get you to your lady's chamber. Let a paint and stick. To this favour she must come, make her laugh at that. But soft, here comes king and queen. Catch you a while and mark.
Grant rest to her as to peace-parted souls. Lay her in the earth, and from her fair and unpolluted flesh may violets spring.
There is no more to be done.
Hey, Ophelia!
Hold off the earth a while until I've caught her once more in my arms.
What is he whose grief bears such an emphasis? It is I, Hamlet the Dane.
Oi, there is not room for you lot in here.
Devil take thy soul.
Away thy hands!
So stay your quarrel. Hands, space, remember?
I loved Ophelia, and 40,000 brothers couldn't make up the sum of my love for
Oh,
her.
this is madness. I pray you, good Horatio, wait upon him. His grave shall have a living monument, and an hour of quiet shortly shall we see.
The rose, rose, rose red, will I ever see thee wed? I will marry at my will, sire. Hey ho, nobody home, no meat, nor drink, nor money have I none. Yet I ever see thee merry. Hey ho, nobody home, sire.
Your lordship is right welcome back here in Denmark.
I humbly thank you, sir.
His Majesty has laid a wager on your head that within a dozen passes between you and Laertes, he shall not exceed only 3 hits.
As many as 3 hits, the foils are here.
Nay, my good lord, 'tis folly.
Not a whit, we defy augury.
Come, Hamlet, and take this elbow from me.
Give me a pardon, sir. I have done you wrong.
This is going to end in tears.
Don't you just know it?
I do receive your love and will not wrong it.
I do embrace it freely and well. His wager play. Give us the foils.
Arm yourselves.
Retain the goblet so the king might drink Hamlet's better health.
A hit, a palpable hit.
Give me wine so we may drink Hamlet's health.
Cheers.
Oh, don't drink the wine, dear.
Too late.
One down.
A hit, Hamlet thou art slain, for no medicine could do good against the poison you are now impied. Oh no, the poison sword is in your hand. I am slain.
2 down.
The point in venom too. Then do thy work.
Defend me, friends. I am but hurt.
Wasn't expecting that one. At least we should be safe now.
Here, thou murderous Dane. Drink the potion and join your mother.
It's becoming an epidemic.
I die, Horatio. The potent poison overflows my spirit. I cannot wait to hear the news from England, but I do prophesy the election next in Fortinbras, as he, as my dying voice will tell him with the occurrence more and less which have solicited. The rest, silence.
I mean, not a bad body count, even for a Shakespeare tragedy. I wonder what happened to us.
What do you mean? We're still here, aren't we?
How do we know that? We don't know that we're still alive. I mean, didn't Shakespeare have us killed off too?
Apparently not.
Not so fast, you two. I have news that Hamlet's final commandment is fulfilled. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. That's another play by Tom Stoppard, isn't it?
Now this play is at its end.